Well, let's break this all down now with Mohammed Munir, who's a professor of virology at Lancaster University here in the UK. Great to have you on the News Hour. So just to recap for our viewers, the importance that this has internationally, the World Health Organization declared a public health emergency of international concern for the Ebola disease outbreak that is affecting the DRC and Uganda. And we're both here in London. This is an international channel. How worried should people be? Because the pandemic, that virus is still very fresh in people's minds.
Absolutely. I think it is clear that the people within the region, which is including the DRC and all the neighboring countries that are sharing the border, it is worrying. But outside the Africa, it depends on how quickly it can be contained. Why it is worrying within the region, Maria, is that the major issue for this time is that we are facing an Ebola outbreak from a strain of the Ebola virus that is not very common. I mean, it's called Bundibugyo strain, one of the 5 strains, and it has rarely been into the outbreak situations. It's only been twice outbreak of this particular strain of the Ebola virus before, one in 2007, another is 2012, which means that majority of the treatments, majority of the vaccines, and the diagnostic tests, even those are not really tailor-made for this particular strain of the Ebola virus.
And so it's very concerning, isn't it, that there is a virus that has no vaccine. What happens? How quickly can that strain get a vaccine?
Well, vaccines, if we were to start developing from the scratch, is not going to be a solution for this outbreak. It may be offering a solution for the future outbreak. For this outbreak, the pharmaceutical interventions are almost no. I mean, for example, there is no treatment, there is no vaccine, there is no test for this particular strain, and the tests are being now customized and tailor-made for this strain. But what we rely on is a non-pharmaceutical intervention, which means contact tracing, making sure the people who are infected, they are treated well if they start showing clinical sign, personal hygiene, and ensuring that majority of the outbreak of the Ebola viruses, this and the previous one, spread through very close contact that include the funerals and family members. So the Ebola virus is very notorious to spread within the family members. So all those measures need to be put in place so that it can be effectively contained within the region.
Mohammed Munir, thank you very much indeed, speaking to us from Lancaster University here in the UK. We really appreciate your expertise and time. Thank you.